Oh, I see what we're doing here. Okay. I'll probably be able to bang this out pretty quick. Do I like physics? Like science? Yeah. Your girlfriend asked you to go watch salsa dancing show tonight? What's the worst thing Lady Pooh has ever asked me to do? I pretty much hate doing anything involving her work. Because she works at an environmental charity, which is great. But I wouldn't say we're like I wouldn't say like I'm like it's like the thing I care about the most, and they all care about it very much. And don't get me wrong, it's sure it's an important thing. Like there's a lot of important things, but the people she works with really, really care about it, and they also think what I do is completely fucking worthless. What did I go to college for? Journalism, but I ended up not wanting to do that. No, jump out of that one. Yeah, you gotta like be pressing everything. Yeah. I'm just gonna double press all of them. That doesn't work if you keep double pressing. 1.3 million. Okay, so that's not even, actually that's not even that much. If you really think about it. So like a private jet's like $2.5–3 million, and then what? Like another 500,000. And granted, keep in mind, I'm not. Like very few people in the world will ever get a chance to, where that's like not much, but that's cheaper than I thought it was. That is cheaper than I thought it would be. For some reason, I just thought it would be way more expensive than that. Oh, I mean, how much can jet insurance really cost, though? Like, no! Oh, I'm not saying no, we were talking about Christmas presents. I was saying how I had, this is how we got on this conversation. We were talking about Christmas presents. I said I had everything I could ever ask for this year. I don't need any Christmas presents at anything. And someone was like, a private jet? And then I said, I wouldn't even want a private jet. And then we got the confirmation that no, in fact, having private jets is fucking awesome. First-hand experience confirmation. And then here we are, and that's how we got in this conversation. It was a fun conversation. I was fascinated by it. It's always fun when you get a glimpse into like the other world. Jet insurance is the biggest scam. That's kind of how I feel about it, though. Because here's my thing about jet insurance, alright? You crash your jet, who gives a shit about insurance? Like, you crash your fucking jet, you're dead. Like, you don't give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the point of the jet insurance, is my thing. The biggest scam is volcano insurance? I mean, that's probably fair. Some people survive plane crashes. Okay, here's the thing. Even if I was in a plane crash and I survived, and I just happen to not have jet insurance, like, where does your jet... I mean, jets normally crash in fields and water. Like... I think you'll be able to let it slide. No, why? This level's cool. Mountains? I mean, okay, well, I tell you right now, guys, I have learned I learned more about the whole private jet industry than in the last 20 minutes than I ever knew. And learned in the first 31 years of my life. And this is a good TIL today, and I appreciate that. Rock insurance is the biggest scam? Now we're talking about what's the biggest insurance scam? Renter's insurance if your landlord already has it. I don't know. It's from when you hit other planes taxiing? Who are these? Okay, who are these pilots, though, that are hitting other planes while they're fucking taxiing around? Like, who are these pilots? Like, how drunk do you have to be to fly your plane across country and then hit a guy when you land on the fucking ground? Like, you gotta be pretty drunk. And wouldn't that be the pilot's insurance then, too? Like, wouldn't a pilot have to have insurance for that? Not the owner of the jet, assuming they're not the same person. Have I got my Twitch, Jackie? Yeah, they gave me a purple hoodie. They didn't give me, they gave me a purple hoodie. They didn't give me the purple hoodie. I don't get that last part. Oh, wedding dresses are a big scam. Yeah, you're right. Wedding dresses are a fucking scam. I'll totally agree with that. My wife's is sitting in our closet right now, and it's... Yeah, that's actually that thing drives me insane. I'm frugal as fuck, and every time I see it, it's just hanging in there in like a big plastic sheet, and every time I see it, I just get like, not angry, but I'm like I look at it and I'm like, that is a whole nother PC for me. Or my wife in that case. No. Diamond's marriage, and yeah, everything, pretty much everything around a marriage is a scam. You know, it's easy to prey on people though when they're in love or when someone they know has died. Diamonds are completely worthless. Diamonds, I've never really understood why they're expensive. It depends who your wife is. I think that a lot of guys would say no. My wife's fucking awesome, but she does a lot of weird things. Like, I tell you right now, I think I got lucky with her. Whereas if I would have literally married any other girl that I dated between my life, I would have totally got divorced pretty quickly. Whereas my wife is cool and awesome, and you know, we do weird things together. Yeah, the whole sleeping with one person, though. Monogamy. Scam. Nah, I'm joking. I do really want to... I think what I meant, though, originally, is like, I much rather want to be friends with someone who owns a private jet than actually being the private jet owner. I feel like that's a way better deal in the grand scheme of things. No! You fuckface. I want that I just want the checkpoint. I don't even care about the rest of the level. Yeah! Okay, well that didn't do anything. Yeah, I have legs. Oh, and then I want to flip it up. Okay. Okay, and then we want to flip it up the rest of the time. Got it. And that's why you don't let me... That's why you don't let me have it twice. Okay. I got it. Okay, I want to jump into it. Hey! That was cool. The hard part was just that one frickin', like, getting the heel underneath getting the heel underneath that thing. That was the hard part. Oh. World record, motherfuckers.